There is a lot of money in stripping.
Me being a sex worker is actually nothing.
If I'm giving you 50K for a night, it doesn't mean anything to me. If I can
Imagine me doing a job that pays me more and takes me around the world and gives me more opportunity to meet people.
Exchanging your body, exchanging for money is where the demoralization come from.
It can end with a happy ending. It doesn't matter.
When you say happy ending, what do you mean?
I mean having sex.
It becomes an issue for me when it becomes sex work, because when I look at people in your industry, sex workers and all that, all I see are needy and broken people who would usually just thrive or ride on the horse of victimization or victim of circumstances and all of that. And because of that, I tend to not necessarily respect people who are sex workers. So my perception of sex work is, I think it's morally degrading. I don't support it, not in the least bit.
Sex work is a normal job. I think people should learn to accept these people. There's nothing wrong with it's just you doing what you love.
Exactly.
What you want to do.
Okay.
So you shouldn't be judged.
I'm not judging you. Matter of fact, I don't think sex in itself is a problem. But it becomes a problem when you said it's a normal job. Since when did orgasm become normal economic, something with economic benefits or something? A normal job, can you pay tax on that?
Because the society doesn't accept it, that doesn't mean it's
The
not
society
normal.
doesn't accept it because it's very, very demoralizing. I think it's just an avenue. For me, I see sex work as sexual exploitation. It doesn't matter whether it's consensual
It's actually not.
Whether it's consensual or not, I see it as sexual exploitation because it really just thrives on victimization, basically. That's why I said whether you consent, whether, like you said, these people you're enjoying, you're having fun, but you're being victimized and exploited at the end of the day. So that's how I feel.
Well, it's my body. Like, I can do whatever I want.
At the end of the day, it all just comes down to it's my body. I can do whatever I want to do.
Go on.
I mean, listen to you, and then she said the purpose why she had fantasy for stripping. I have a friend who liked to dance, started in yoga, and then the stripping thing. And I asked her a question one day, you do this thing so well, so what's the aim behind this? She just wanted to, it helps her be fit, and she just wants to be there for her husband and dance. She just enjoyed it, but not for money. But I heard her, she said for money, you say for the travel, and it's your body.
For the exposure.
For the exposure.
Yeah.
Is this thing really what you have wanted to do, or something led to you doing this?
No, I think it's less stressful. Who would want a job who's stressed?
Okay,
doing a 9-to-5 job will stress me. So
my point exactly.
I am not available for
Another
anything
question,
that will stress me. Imagine me doing a job that pays me more and takes me around the world and gives me more opportunity to meet people.
With your travels with all these men, have you had any situation where they don't respect you or your decisions?
No. No.
I think that's
no. I haven't personally.
So they do whatever you want.
Yes.
They do whatever you want.
That's the idea.
Because of the pleasure that comes with it.
That's it.
But respecting you as an individual,
they do
as
respect
a woman,
me.
as a young lady, I don't think it's
any form of disrespect from my
disrespect
client.
might not come in form of verbal abuse or anything. It's just I don't think anyone will look at you the way I don't think anyone will look at you
that's because that's the idea of the society. They feel sex workers, they stereotype them. It's not supposed to be that way. We have our own. We should have our own rights too as humans. It's our job. You have your own job. I have my own job. You don't have any right to tell me that this is what I'm supposed to do and this is not what I'm supposed to do.
To me, I'm not in the school of thought to support sex workers. You have your both hands. You have your both legs. You're healthy. You're beautiful. There are a lot of things you can do that can make you happy than just being a sex worker. It's a no for me because it shows no dignity at all.
Talking about using your hands, your legs, your head to get to work, And what part of the body am I using to get what I want? My pussy is still part of your body. I don't see the idea of you saying you should use your hands and legs to get, it's part of my body. It's your job, it's my job. You do yours and I do mine. There's nothing wrong with this thing. Me being a sex worker is actually nothing. It's just sex, it's meant to be enjoyed. And I'm being paid. So people will get disrespected. I feel like that people who are not professional about their job. So I can't be professional with my job and you disrespect me. That's you breaching the whole contract. It's not possible.
Have you always wanted to be a sex worker?
Right from my childhood, while growing up, I wanted a free life, like a life where there's no stress. I don't want anything stress that has to do with drugs. So me getting involved with my job, it makes things very easy for me. I am enjoying and I'm being paid. And I get so many experience, which I will not even get from a normal job. So that's it.
So you agree it's not a normal job?
Sorry?
So you agree it's not a normal job?
Like a 9-to-5 job? No, I won't do that.
I'm into it already and I enjoy it. I didn't say any disrespectful. All my clients have been so good to me. They treat me so well. I think those that they are disrespectful are those that are still learning, unprofessionals. So my clients knows what they want. I don't do with littles. I do with the top people, the big men. Those are the people I mingle around. Those are people that request for my service. The money you earn in a year, it's actually the money I earn just for a night. It's more stressful waking up early in the morning just to meet up with the time and all that. It's no for me. I want a soft life, baby girl for life. That's the kind of life I want for myself, not 9-to-6 work.
For me, I feel a man should provide for a woman. I don't know why these women are stressing themselves. When you can just open your leg and just get things done and you get your money. So why stress yourself when you can just get it easy? I just feel all these women doing, you want to be doing office job, I see them as feminists trying to drag something with the men. Just be yourself and you get paid.
I'm saying 9-to-5, in 9-to-5 job, they also molest, they get harassed in their office. So why not just come into the street and get big pay and get the life of your choice? Yeah?
When you have information, you should have them right. There are rules that are set in office places. You cannot molest a lady. I don't know where you heard that from. And we take it very seriously when we hear that.
Yeah.
Or when the lady reports.
We have a lot of cases about that.
Most of these women, your 9-to-5 jobs, let me tell you the thing you don't know, they low-key do it. So I just feel they should just legalize it already.
Yeah.
Why hide it when everybody's doing it?
Most women have sex, or most women have sex for money.
Yeah, most women have sex for money.
Most women have sex for money.
Yes. I just feel you should just own up to what you're doing. Why hide it? Why claim that you're using your 9-to-5 job to cover up? Meanwhile, you're also indulging in sex work.
For somebody to actually hide rather than come out openly with it, doesn't that tell you that they actually know that it's probably bad and demoralizing, and they will not want to come out with it because of the perception that it creates?
I think it's just the society. The society created that idea. The concept is coming from the society, which is not supposed to be so.
What society exactly?
It is the norm, like the law. We grew up knowing that having sex with a man demoralizes us, Abby, brings down your word.
No. Sex should be discreet. Nobody's saying sex demoralizes you. Sex for money. Exchanging your body, exchanging for money is where the demoralization comes from. So it is not a perception of having sex demoralizes you or being with a man demoralizes you. If not, we wouldn't have married people having sex, right?
Yeah, true.
Yes. So the thing is, you having to not just have sex for money, but make it a full-time profession or a full-time work, that's where the problem is.
I think those doing 9-to-5 job that are hiding doing it, if it has been legalized, they'll come out open. And them doing that, they pay them less. We that bring it out, we get paid higher. We get a lot of things, luxurious lives for ourselves. But I believe if government legalize it, then come out. They will be so comfortable about it. They will be bold to say that they are sex workers.
Two things. I don't necessarily regard people always take the easy way out. And I do believe sex work is just the easy way out, right? And another thing is, it's probably true. You probably, as an individual, make more than I probably would make in a year doing sex work. It's probably true. But there are also people who do a regular 9 to 5 that make what you would not make in 5 years, right? So it's just it all comes down to whatever it is that you do. I had a 9 to 5 job, and now I don't do a 9 to 5. I make more now than I would make when I was doing a 9 to 5. You probably might not even make that in your sex work or whatever. So putting the money in front of it, or how much you make, or probably the lifestyle, it doesn't sell with me, because I know a lot of people that do work jobs that are less risky, that are less stressful. Because you say having sex is not stressful, or having sex for money is not stressful. I don't know how many people you probably would have sex with in a week or in a day. And I do believe that that is actually rigorous in itself. So yeah, it's stressful. You think it's not, it's probably the same thing. I probably would just go to the office and sit down morning to evening, do paperwork, and go home. I don't have to overwork or exercise or burn calories or do anything. So yeah, it's pretty much stressful. It's not as less stressful as you think.
That's because coming from your own, it's your job now, so it's less stressful. Your own job seems stressful to me, but mine doesn't seem stressful. I feel it's fun. It's fun to me. I love to have sex, and I'm having it and getting paid.
But my point is, whether you're having fun, whether you're enjoying yourself, I see sex work in itself as sexual exploitation. And as I said, it's probably consensual. You're probably having fun. But because that job in itself thrives heavily on victimization, that's why I would not support it. You could clamor from now till tomorrow for it to be legalized. It still would not make it right. People will say, is it all those professions in the world? People have been doing it from time immemorial. That's why when you brought up the issue of society, it didn't fly with me, because even in the times of Jesus, people were having sex for money. But it didn't make it right. They didn't probably come out and say, this is what I do. There are a few instances, but nobody sees them and respects them. And I'm not just talking for you. It's also on the flip side. Whoever is having sex for money, and who is also paying to have sex, I think it's just crazy.
Well, I don't see myself as a victim. I'm consenting to this thing. I'm doing it because I want to do it. Again, this is what I want. This is what I love to do. I'm getting money from it. So there's nothing, for me, I don't see anything wrong with it. I don't even care what the society says.
Do you have an agent? Do you have a handler?
I do have.
Exactly.
I have.
My point. Exploitation. At the end of the day, that's what it is.
You guys should stop seeing them as
I
people
want
don't
to have
have value in the
this
society.
Do you have a problem?
I know you have something there.
Do you have a problem with me seeing you like that? Do you have a problem with me
I
seeing you
actually
like
don't
that?
care. I don't.
No.
Okay, if
You're
you don't
saying
care,
it
so
now.
why are you saying it's a problem?
You also have a problem with it.
I don't have a problem with. I don't have a problem with you. I have a problem with
What you do.
what you do,
Yeah.
and you're doing it boldly. You're saying that you're doing it, you're enjoying it, and it's your purpose.
Why do you?
As a human being
Why do you
on
care
earth,
about what I do?
because I love you.
And why?
We're here
I think
because
you should do your own thing while I do my own thing. I do whatever pays you. Do
we're
whatever
here.
pays you.
We're here
You
to
get-
have a conversation. Sorry.
Do whatever pays you. We're all looking for money. So don't tell me because your job looks. It's not. I don't
No,
see.
we're not fighting for our jobs. I'm not saying that my job is perfect and yours is not.
Then what are
You're
you
very
trying to say?
beautiful. I asked you a question from the beginning. I asked, have you always wanted to do this? I'm seeing you like somebody who grew up and wanted to do something. Okay. You went to school, right? You passed through university, right? What course did you study, please?
Sociology.
Sociology. What made you study sociology?
I decided to study sociology.
You had a vision, you had a purpose to study
I
sociology.
wanted to know how the
Even
society
if
goes.
I know sometimes the country we're in might not give you the opportunity to study what you want. You might want to study law. Some people will move
I've
to
always
sociology.
wanted to study sociology.
Sociology, yes. With a reason, right? With a purpose of studying sociology. You not just wake up to study sociology because you want to be a sex worker. You would have started from the beginning. And you would have been big now. If you wanted to be a sex worker from the beginning, something happened and then you got, maybe you went somewhere, somebody gave you money that you have never seen. and that made sex worker look big to you.
So someone cannot just decide that this is what they want to do. It has to be with society.
It
has to be with you telling me this is this and this is.
No.
It doesn't make sense. There's what's next in doing a 9 to.
That is just.
I don't see why stress when you can just get it easy. That is me. I don't care about how you
my
see it. This is my life. This is my body. This is what I want to do.
Yeah.
So why are you so why you bothered?
I don't have any problem with it, but it is wrong. If you choose to do the wrong thing, you should be bold to say this is wrong. But I choose to do it.
Am I not being bold enough
to say?
Are
you agreeing that sex work is bad?
No. It's not
because
bad.
It gives you money.
But you agree that
it gives me everything I want in life. It makes me happy. Basically, that is the main thing. So what else do I want?
You feel fulfilled.
What?
You feel fulfilled.
Nobody disrespect me with my money. Who come and disrespect me? Like with my money, you disrespect me because I'm not. You must be kidding me.
What other places or
nobody disrespect me for real when I have my own cash.
That's the thing. Nobody disrespects you when they say you have money. And
I feel these men are meant to take your responsibility.
Put your profession forward.
I feel men are supposed to take care of me. So that is what. It's not
because it gives you money.
But you agree that
it gives me everything I want in life. It makes me happy. Basically, that is the main thing. So what else do I want?
You feel fulfilled.
What?
You feel fulfilled.
Nobody disrespects me with my money. Who come and disrespect me? Like with my money, you disrespect me because I'm not. You must be kidding me.
What other places or
nobody disrespect me for real when I have my own cash.
That's the thing. Nobody disrespects you when they say you have money.
And I feel these men are meant to take your responsibility.
Put your profession forward.
I feel men are supposed to take care of me. So that is what.
When you want to introduce yourself as I'm Luria and I'm a sex worker, and see how the conversation. I'll see how it changes. Whether you have money or not.
I am Luria. I'm an escort.
Saying that we should legalize it, people should stop the stereotype and whatnot. Whether we like it or not, this is Nigeria.
Yeah.
Whether it's legalized or not, we are very traditional, moral, and whatever people. I said there's always going to be that perspective and that perception of if this is what you do, and it's pretty much demoralizing and degrading.
I don't even care.
You said something.
I actually care less about what people think
you said
how they see me.
Okay.
You understand? Whenever I went into this business, the very point I decided to be in this business, I already know what's involved and I have already accepted it.
Okay.
So I don't care whatever you say.
I don't want you to care.
You understand? I'm good with my job.
If I'm giving you 50K for a night, it doesn't mean anything to me. If I can part with that,
50K?
I'm just saying.
Who would take 50K?
I'm just saying.
Who would take 50K? I don't know.
Even if you take 1 million,
there are levels to this thing.
Even if you take 1 million,
there are levels to this
thing.
Even
if you take $1 million,
you won't compare me with.
If I'm giving you $1 million for your service, it means that money means nothing to me. Absolutely nothing. If I can give you that just for whatever time of pleasure, it means a lot to you. That's why you take it. But it means absolutely nothing to me. That means
we all have a price. We all have a price. Even with your job, we all have a price.
But nobody is. Do you know why it's different for me between me and you? If I'm rendering you a service, I'm giving you value. What you're paying for is value, right? So it's not because that money doesn't mean anything to you. The value I'm giving you means a lot to you at the time. That's why you can pay me for my service. It's different for you.
Let me tell you something you don't understand. See, my job, they respect me. They treat me very well. You're not to find a job.
They treat you because you offer
your boss will come shout on your head for little money. But these men, they worship me. You understand?
Other people that work for themselves. She works for herself. She works for
themselves. Those that patronize her. Trust me.
That's what I'm saying. You're saying that your boss does this. There's always a risk to every job, right?
That's true.
There's always a risk. But do you believe that your job is one of the riskiest jobs ever in the history of jobs in the entire world?
Why do you believe that? Why do you say that?
There's a whole lot of risk. A lot of people have gone missing. A lot of people have been dismembered. A lot of people in your line of work have been killed. A lot of women have been abused and demoralized. That just tells you something.
Anybody can get killed anywhere.
Yes, but you put yourself at a higher chance of getting that happen to you.
Even
as legalized or not, it doesn't change anything.
I don't say that way.
Yes,
I'm going through all this also.
But if you check statistics, don't lie. If you check the statistics, there's a whole lot more people in your industry getting missing every day.
What works for me doesn't work for you, you know.
So you have to do a whole lot than
you will say
to actually feel safe. Somebody offers me $1 billion to have sex with them. Like, I'm paying you this so that you can have sex with me, right? And that's what it is. It might sound crazy. It's not because I don't need the money. It's not because it doesn't mean a lot to me. It's not because it wouldn't do so much for me. I'll be lying if I say 1 billion wouldn't do enough for me, right? But I wouldn't take it because of the perceptive or the...
Are you actually saying that because we are here?
No, I was saying that. This is just, I don't have to sugarcoat anything. If you know me, I don't sugarcoat anything. If I will take it, I will tell you that, look, maybe for that one instance, I will take it.
You're telling me you decline 1 billion naira?
With my full chest,
you would decline 1 billion naira.
With my full chest, I will.
That's not true. Same here, I won't do it. Because I've been opportune to sit with people who have this kind of money, plan their events, speak to them, get advices from them. So even with them, they know that sex is no go area for this one. I've been listening to you, you've been saying money, travel, men are supposed to take care of women and women will relax. And then you have a relationship. When is there a man in your life?
My boyfriend.
Hold on. You take the stage.
But this is my job. It is what I do.
Your boyfriend takes care
that's
of you.
Happy satisfactions of my job. That thing you get when you do what you love is what I get from this job.
Do you know what it means?
So
this person you're in a relationship. This person you're in a relationship with. This person you're in a relationship. This question is
the experience too.
The people that you are in a romantic relationship, you guys, you love them, like you value them, and you want to be with them for a really long time. How would you feel, or would you feel any type of way if someday they wake up and tell you that they're exiting the relationship? So not because you're not an amazing person, but because they cannot actually end up somewhere that does your line.
I'm not saying anything like that. You know, lots of proposals.
No.
I've gotten so many men who wants to marry me.
No, I'm talking about this one.
I've been turning them down
talking about this one that you're in a relationship
because
with.
I am not ready yet. I'm
talking about this one that I'm not talking about the many men. Men would want you for different reasons. It's a normal thing. People want to marry you for a lot of different reasons. Some persons might even want to marry just because you're good at having sex. It's not a big deal. What I'm asking you is, this person that you're in a relationship with, that you want to probably end up with, comes up and says, look, I think you're an amazing person, but I cannot end up with somebody that does your work.
We don't have a problem with it. We already have.
No,
we already understand. He won't do that.
You're not getting
somebody already understands.
Would you feel any type of? My question is, would you feel? No, and I'm not afraid. Would you feel any type of way that this man?
Why would I feel bad
about it? You won't feel any type of way. You would just move on. I
just move my life and continue my job. There are lots of fish out there who are simple for why. Why do you want me to change because of a man?
Would you feel any type of way? That's my question.
I'm not seeing anything coming.
You don't want to answer the question.
I just answered your question. Most of you, I'm not going to use the word.
No, go ahead.
9 to 5.
It's okay.
You guys are not even that much
lucky
when it comes to men, and you're not even good in bed when it comes to.
So you mean you're exposed to better options because of what you do?
You guys are not good at all. That's why these men leave. That's why you see married men. Why do you think married men leave their home and come out to me?
You just basically made my point for me.
So medically, we all know that sex is healthy.
I don't have a problem with sex. I've said it 5 million times here.
I feel the society has said this girls because you know why? These women, these guys is a really. We are even helping these men. We're just doing business with them. We're not taking them away from you. We're just making it with a professional thing.
Making my point
I'll have sex with your husband. He goes back to you. I'm leaving him for you.
Exactly.
Like, he gives me the money.
That's my point.
So you should be happy. These people should be in the society. Just imagine.
It's just being objectified. This man didn't see you past that.
I don't want them to see me that way. You come, you respect everybody.
I think you're saying respect. You put objectifying you and respect in the same sentence.
What do you call respect?
Nobody respects something that they objectify.
What do you call respect?
Anybody that objectifies you does not hold you in high regard. Do you think this man holds you in high regard? Somebody can just pay you off and you think they owe you in high regard? No.
You think they pay me off? People that they keep coming back.
That's what I'm saying.
Coming back.
Why? Because
they come back?
They
enjoy the
pleasure. Exactly. It's sex is enjoyable.
If you were that good, if you were that good, they won't leave you and come.
Because you would not. Would you turn them down?
They can actually patronize.
Would you turn them down?
Because you won't take anything.
You won't turn them down.
How would I turn them down? Where are you giving me your money? Why would I turn you down?
Just constantly making my point.
You're even agreeing to what we're saying.
Exactly, you're just making my point.
So you're just an object.
At the end of the day,
it is
what it is.
The word
to
object
get pleasure
is wrong.
Be giving money.
I don't think that word object is wrong.
That's what I'm not saying you are an object. I'm saying that's what it exposes you to.
For example, let's say you sell moi moi and I'm hungry, I want to eat moi moi. I come to you and buy moi moi and get that satisfaction. And okay, that's the same thing too when a man wants to have sex. He comes and he gets it. Everybody is cool. We're satisfied.
The person that is buying moi moi from me, do you think what business does he have with me? He just wants to buy moi moi and get it. Exactly, my point.
So the people who have sex to just want to have sex and go.
That's why you have your own business. People come for you because of what you can offer, and that's the same thing.
But I made
if I don't have anything to offer you, look up to me.
Earlier on in the conversation, I made the clear this.
Do you know that there's a level you get to? Sex might be a problem for you, or God forbid, you might have a health condition that we're just assuming, right? That might demand that you don't have sex for a very long time, right? If you see yourself in this position, what can you do?
By then, I'll have girls that works for me. Yeah, I have girls that works for me.
But for real, that's the point. So you have girls now. You send them. So that's how your money comes.
Extra money.
What if
there are girls out there who wants to be like me? So
this is Nigeria.
It's not like I'm forcing them to do what they don't want to do. There are other people out there.
Yes,
we don't just have one stripper, one bottle girl, or one. So there are people that wants to go into the business.
Yeah. So that's all you do.
Yeah.
And that's your purpose.